This is the story
of 12 strangers. Or wait, I think maybe it's 11. No. Well,
How many is it now?
Is it 12?
Pick to live in a hospital
and have their lives recorded.
To find out what happens
when people stop being polite
and start getting real.
This is the real world.
Hershey!
What brought you to Hershey?
The integrated program, because I don't think I could have done a year of medicine or a year of surgery.
I went to med school here. I wanted to be a surgeon. That didn't work out too well, so this was the next best thing.
I came here because I was interested in pediatrics, and I wanted a place that I could do pediatrics year-round and not just on a pediatric rotation.
The first time I arrived here was because I wanted to be a part of the integrated program.
They ranked me too.
Then the second time I was allowed back in here, I really wanted to be an anesthesiologist, and I had to prove it to everyone.
The integrated program seemed like a good place for a family and I got kids.
Third time I was allowed back in here, I was just so close to ending, I had to complete a residency at that point.
If you could never enter one OR again, which one would it be?
OR 1.
Anywhere in children's or 25.
It's a disaster in there. Anytime you go into OR 1, it's always a disaster.
I would say either SICU rounds or anywhere in the Peds hospital.
I don't know if I'm allowed in any of the ORs anymore. I mean...
What attending would you bring with you on a desert island and why?
Dr. Gubikov, because he's literally the most interesting man in the world.
Dr. Gubikov?
I would have to say Gubikov.
Because we would build a sailboat out of coconut leaves.
He knows how to sail, so he'd get me off the island, and we get drunk doing it.
Well, it was Dr. Gubikov till he left.
I think Swick, because I feel like he's just like MacGyver. Like, give him a couple coconuts and like some sticks. He'd have like a submarine.
Sadiq, because he just seems to know what to do.
Oh, definitely Dr. Fair, because that guy can do anything, anywhere, anytime.
Adi Carey, man. Like, that guy's like a genius. He can do anything. So I would definitely take Adi Carey with me.
I would bring Dr. Cherian because he always has an idea and always wants to get in there and get dirty and help with stuff.
Again, Dr. Page. We just sit back, have some coconut drinks, be chill.
Which attending is most likely not to wear a mask or a hat properly in the operating room?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I plead the fifth.
I don't want to say because I think you would kill me.
My favorite in the whole wide world, Dr. MCQ.
Which CSA is the most excited to see a call chief arrive?
Swick Daddy.
Dr. High?
Dr. Brzezinski.
Dr. Metz is really excited when the call chief comes.
Depends on the day. I'd say Dr. Metz, Dr. Swick. Sometimes Brzezinski, sometimes Vanna.
So all of them. Except for McQuillan.
Dr. McQuillan, no doubt. He's always excited to see me. Actually, he's never smiled at me. So, Dr. Metz.
Which CSA is most likely to run 3 rooms and OB, have a coffee, go to meetings all day, and still get things done by 5 p.m.?
Ani Booty.
Ani Booty, hello.
Ani Booty, hello, no doubt.
Ani Booty, hello.
Ani Booty, hello.
What's your favorite OR memory?
Once I was in with Dr. Campbell, and at one point he just started screaming, "My pants are falling." And I'm standing there behind the drape, kind of looking around. Nobody's acknowledging the fact that this man is saying that his pants are falling. A couple seconds later, he says it again, just louder. "My pants are falling!" And at this point, the OR nurses and the scrubs who know him really well said, "Okay, well, we're not picking him up, so just deal with it." And so he ended up just breaking scrub in the middle of surgery and going to the scrub room and picking up his pants.
Dr. Janicki was my attending, and I went for a break during a liver case, and as I was coming back from my break, I heard an anesthesia stat called to my room, and so I rushed into the room to find out that the anesthesia stat had been called due to obtaining some labs from my room. It's taking a bit too long.
All right, so my other story is with Dr. Giuliano. He, as well, was already scrubbed with his residents, and somehow his pants fell down. But he started backing up slowly into the scrub room and made a note to say, "No pictures, please. You have to pay to see this body." I don't know how this always happens to me.
Which attending would you like to have a beer with? All of them.
I mean, there's a whole bunch. Dr. Sweek, I love that man.
Mike Roberts, because we can get all existential with the TEE. No homo.
Dr. Sadiq.
Dr. Adhikari, Dr. Sadiq, Dr. Swick.
Adhikari, I don't know if he drinks though, but I would like to. Oh yeah. So definitely, I would like to have a beer with Adhikari.
Say Dr. Page, because we can do desserts.
Oh, by far, Dr. Page. That's my heart right there. I would just, if I could hang out with her every day, I would.
I've been to a Page party, and those are unreal. She makes this jungle juice that will make your head spin.
I would most like to have a beer with Dr. Gubikov, and it would probably consist of vodka instead of a beer.
You're being rolled into the trauma bay as a patient. What's the one thing you say?
Activate the massive transfusion protocol!
Rectal tone intact. No need to test that.
Who's the trauma attending?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Don't touch me. Moving on.
Not.
Find someone, find a resident. Just don't touch me.
What is something you do in an OR that you know will set an attending off?
Pink tape with Theo, for sure.
Taping.
It's always taping. Everyone has their own tapes.
Tape. He liked the silk tape, but I do it just a little bit differently.
I just put the layers all out. They can pick whatever they want.
And also with Theo, if you don't put your trash can close enough to where he specifically wants to drop all of his syringes, he will then throw them all on the floor.
Pretty, why'd you induce with that?
I don't know, like my attendants are always very happy with me, so I think I'm just like perfect like that.
Pretty, I didn't know the patient was extubated.
Go in Darth Vader mode with the ventilator.
I tried to fight you, but you already left.
Who has the best laugh?
Oh, hands down. Tunde.
I think Babatunde Afalaga has the best laugh.
I like Taryn's laugh.
Tunde.
I like my laugh.
Which resident is most likely to fall asleep in lecture?
Oh my god. Let's see. I'm going to have to say Lecky.
Oh, definitely Tunde.
I say it's Lecky.
Tunde.
Lecky.
Lecky is most likely to fall asleep. Tunde is most likely to fall asleep and need CPAP.
Or Kid Gray. Kid Gray also does fall asleep. So yeah, he's not going to get away with this. Kid Gray for sure.
What's your favorite OR memory?
One of my first call chief nights, I got a phone call that there was a patient who was having herniation while in the CT scanner. I simply opened up the call room and I screamed, "All hands on deck, you gotta come now, we gotta stat Craney." Keith came out pretty quickly. I had to keep calling for Tunde to come, and he comes stumbling out, eyes completely bloodshot, and I think he was still snoring as he was waking up.
My favorite OR memory comes from one-on-one with Dr. Sadiq and Mobology, where I was singing a song in my head while Mobology was intubating, and I accidentally shot propofol all over the ceiling to the point that while she was intubating, it was dripping all over the patient's face.
All I hear is a big pop, and after intubation, there's this white cloud.
And Dr. Sadiq just acted like nothing was happening.
To which resident would you like to pass down your torch?
I would say to Sarah Brown, because she is a blonde and loves gossip just as much as I do.
I think that would definitely have to be Crash Cohen's, because he's that southern sweet boy that I always wish I could be. He's in the cars, we do everything, pretty much the same, but he does it better.
I would like to hand my torch down to the Tyler Gilman. A, because he's a baller DO from PCOM, and he's part of the NEC conference, and he's just an awesome person in general.
Because I'm kind of unique, so I don't think there's going to be like another Sunday. But I think in terms of like my style, I can see a little bit of myself in J Park. Because, you know, he's kind of gangster, so I'll say J Park for sure.
I would like to pass my torch on to Meryl because she is bubbly and exciting and encouraging, and I hope that she continues to be that way and encourage those around her.
Tyler or Dave Carroll, they can take my black cloud. You're welcome.
I would have to pass my torch on to John Rossi because he's just as angry and bitter as I am.
Oh, jeez. I think my torch needs to end. I can't inflict this on anybody.
Who is the best dressed attending?
Best dress attending. It would have to be Gubikov. I mean, how many times can you see a white man just pull off tight shorts? I mean, come on.
What are you going to miss most about Hershey?
I think I'm going to miss the people and the laughter and the joking and the camaraderie of all of us working together.
I will miss the people for sure. The attendings, my co-residents, made some good memories. Definitely not Pradeep though. I won't miss that guy.
I mean, I'm not leaving. Second of the year. So, our class, but...
The sunrise, because it'll motivate me. The people. The landscape could be good.
Definitely the people. But also the surgical misadventures. Nothing like breaking out the Belmont for a tooth extraction.
I'm going to miss my class. I think we've gotten pretty close for the past 4 years.
I mean, the people here, you know, they've been amazing. So if I had to do it all over again, I definitely would.
Then we check the eyes because we don't want any corneal breakage. So there, just like
Dr. MCQ, who I still to this day just want to hug, and he just tells me I'm only allowed to give him virtual hugs from afar. If you could pick a car from McQuillan, what would it be? A Prius?
That's when you have the perfect endotracheal tube, so you can just pick up the endotracheal tube. And the patient is still intubated. Prove it.
1 OR that you never have to go into again with one team.
System.
Wait till I finish it. That can't.
She couldn't. She couldn't even finish it.
Get it out.
Yes, that's amazing. That's the best story. Oh, we can come.
I know.
Which resident is most likely to fall asleep at work?
Everyone's been voting for me, so I guess I'm going to have to vote for myself, but I can do it with my eyes open while answering coherently.
If you could steal one thing from the cafeteria, what would it be?
It would so be sushi.
Which CSA gives the absolute worst assignments?
I'm not interested.
You better not see this. By the way.
Are we ready?
Gotta hurry up. I'm gonna get fired.
Kyle.